Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. Best Blitz replays again for you today, episode 14. And these are all high damage games, all ace games, and I think most of them, yeah, actually all of them, all four of them are still pre-patch 5.5. Had to do some catching up with the replays sent in, had these recorded, they had to feature on the channel. And the first one is Cool Guy 12 in T62A Supremacy match, as you can see on Middleburg. And when you are on a Supremacy match and you have 3 mediums, you will want to get the upper areas covered. It's not really necessary to go all in and capture C. That would be lovely if you can, but it's not strictly necessary. And you can see that Cool Guy is going forward, puts a lovely little shot in on the Opticon 40 with that limited gun depression of the T62A. I have covered the differences between the Object 140 and the T62A in a recent video. He gets a nice tracking shot in on the 54E1 and is slowly trying to get as much damage in as possible. The 140 bails, wants to capture C. I have no idea why. The T54E1 then decides to bail as well. And you can see that Cool Guy gets yet another lovely shot in, dodges the one from the 140, and he is already, not from the 140, from the STB, and he's already at 1600 damage done. But his team is losing a flank as well. They haven't got B sorted, they have to grill up here. But the Reds have got 2 medium tanks left, they have 1 base up and running, and they have a truckload of heavy tanks. And luckily, in a combined effort, the Grill and the T62 kill the Red T54E1. Team is capturing C, the AMX-50B is now down, and things aren't looking too good in terms of supremacy points. That is still some big tanks left there. It's an IS-4 and an IS-7. They have a 140 with the DPM. That's an M103 over there. Yeah, it doesn't really look too promising at the moment. And that's even more so when the 140 kills the E50M. Cool Guy waits just a tad for the Opticon 40 to be a sure shot. He was going behind the church, but he manages to kill that one. But now it is a 2 versus 3, and that's a lot of health to chew through. Why the Grill decided to move down from the hill, that's beyond me. I wouldn't have gone there, not against an IS-7, an IS-4 and an M103. You are a Grill, you do have 640 alpha on your shots, but just why? Why move in? Go in there, you have no hit points, you have no armor really. Anything, any tank can shoot you with HE and really bleed you. And the Reds are playing it very sensibly here. The heavies are hiding in the town. The M103 is over there on the left, and they have captured A now as well. And Cool Guy puts a shot into the M103, takes one in return, which is a bit unfortunate. He's down to 873 health now, and he wants to spot up tanks. Luckily, his friendly heavy, which is an IS-4, decides to roll in as well. They can clear the M103 now, and Cool Guy just keeps driving past, gets the drive-by kill, and then dodges straight into cover. And now it is a matter of DPM and shooting hard, thick and fast. Lovely little track shot, pops the adrenaline, and one of IS-4 is rolling in, tracking a tank again, moving behind the IS-4 to shield himself from the red IS-7. And they are capturing B. Now will there be time to kill that IS-7? Maybe even capture A? They have to either kill the tank or capture A. Is it going to work? Yeah, he gets a track shot, no damage, that's unfortunate. A 50 on the clock for the red team. Yeah, and this is looking good. This is looking good. Can we go around? Can we go around? May we go around? May we go around? Shoot him, track him, lovely. And now we do for damage. That's why you've been saving your hit points for. You're left at 378. Track him again for some more damage. And then the IS-4 does not finish off. I was thinking the IS-4 was going to finish off, but Cool Guy gets the last kill as well. Does a little victory dance. Congratulations, mate. Well above 6k damage, 5 kills sorted, and that is a nice little mastery. There is Mastery Badge, Top Gun, High Caliber, Regular Walters, and a truckload of ribbons as well. 6.6k damage. No credits earned because he was not running the premium time. As you can see, 103 gross income, and well, he had to give the bank some credits, give some credits to Wargaming because of a lot of resupplies. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Cool Guy 12. We are moving up to the tank destroyers in tier 10. Ninjajagyr. Gonna call him Ninja from now on. He's in the infamous Death Star. And he's gonna drive it around on Faust. Move out. Let's roll. And you can already see that the team is indecisive. The Jagdpanzer is saying negative, and then hold position, and then negative again. So what you're gonna do? You turn around, affirmative, lovely, help, and negative probably then, and oh, affirmative. Just ping ping, spot spot. It's not like you can on PC where people can just ping the map like ping 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 ping. I'm over here. Look at me. I'm over here. Ping ping. But this is just affirmative and negative and. Hello, Leopard. Thank you very much for showing up. Boom! Emerald detonated. Why he managed to get 1,851 is beyond me. But was it splash damage then? Was it a hash round? Splash damage? Maybe, I don't know. But he killed the tank already. He's at 1815 damage, 2743. Just aim quickly and shoot. And yeah, you've done nearly 3k damage in 2 shots. In the meantime, the Jagdpanzer E100 is still saying affirmative and help and negative. That's going to be the theme for this little video actually. Affirmative, capture the base, negative, help, I'm going to attack someone, negative. Yeah, lovely stuff. Ninja is at the moment not really fussed about anything. He just wants to get big shots in. And yeah, the Jagdpanzer did move up, which is good. There is a tank down below. Yeah, let's just whack you and then roll back. Casually rolling forwards and then shooting some more tanks. At 54 is going down and he's at 3.6k damage. On the other hand, in terms of tank zone and hit points, yeah, Red seemed to have the slight upper hand. The Jagdpanzer E100 just spamming the buttons really. Negative, affirmative, capture the base, hold position, negative, affirmative, etc. and help and negative. That does not really show great skill. I mean, when people do stuff like that, when they ping like that, you're constant. Oh, lovely. They're constantly. You're really thinking, right? Is he a good player? 9 out of 10 times, people who spam buttons like that are not the best players in the world. They know how to press a button and push their fingers onto a screen, but from time to time, it's all they can do basically, and it's still help and affirmative and negative and some more. And you can see again in terms of the can we? Yeah, we can. It was just fun. The E100 misses and then he can put a big shot in, a really monstrously big shot, and he's at nearly 5k damage. The E100 kills the T-57 heavy. The Jagdpanzer is a negative and then affirmative, and then he wants some help. E100 goes down to the IS-7. 54 E1 is being very slow and just casually driving around and playing for fun probably. But you can see that the Jagdpanzer E100 is going down. No hash round available on the IS-8, who's very scared, who tries to fire, and you can just go forward now and switch to hash, and then you get a low roll. Wow, that wasn't the best choice really to make. You should have shot AP on that tank, Ninja. If I have to give anything in terms of a fight, you should have shot AP on that tank. Jagdpanzer E100 is going down. Help, help, negative, affirmative. IS-8 is gone now, and the Jagdpanzer is dead. Negative, affirmative, help, hold position. 2 tanks left on the red team. And in terms of gameplay, this isn't well, the most epic game I've ever featured on the channel. It's going to be more. It's going to be a monster game tomorrow on the channel in the AMX30 prototype. This isn't really stellar gameplay. This isn't really, well, let's say inspiring. Yeah, it's not really inspiring, but they still have two big tanks left. The Reds have got that E100 there, and I think the other one is a, what is it, a Foch? Oh no, Object 268. There's big guns. And look at the number of hit points left on the T-54E1. 415. One shot to both of the tanks. There are other tanks still on his team, but they don't seem to be the best in terms of players. Doesn't have the shot. Oh, right. Type 61 is down, thanks to the E100. And then you still have 1200 hit points to chew through on that... what is it on that Object 268? Oh my god, it says, yeah, Panzer E100. Yeah, we were thinking exactly the same. And then you have the E100 over here. Let's roll straight into you. Broken turret, which is very fortunate. The E4 can take him out. That's the 268. You have saved your hit points. And he misses. He is scared, like the IS was scared. He is scared as well. Switch back to... Nope, just hash him straight into the rangefinder. You do 7k damage in total. But in terms of gameplay, it was the fact that he was that patient, which kind of triggered me into putting this into the best Blitz replays. I think I would have gone forward far quicker, but then I would have been probably wrecked for it. Good accuracy, 8 shots fired, unlucky leopard as well. And negative income in terms of credits as well. Negative, affirmative, help credits, because of shooting a lot of hash. And we're gonna stick with the theme for tank destroyers from now on. This is the T110E4 on Vineyards, skillfully driven by YT_Acheron Gaming_YT. And did I mention Vineyards yet? Well, it's on Vineyards. This is a tier 10 tank destroyer, American turreted tank destroyer. I have a full review on the channel available, and yeah, this is a bit of a cross really between a heavy and a tank destroyer. And Acheron is going on the flank, as you can see. The team is pushing into the town, and he is going to sit here. I wouldn't have done this really, but it works out in the end. But if the red team had been more of a cohesive unit of a team that decided to push, then he would have been in trouble. But they seem to be a bit scared really, because there's a tank spotted now, there's another tank spotted. Can I shoot you? Of course we can. And then we move behind the rock. And he's spotted up. And I can't really see the other tanks. I can't see the light bulbs on the left hand side in the town area, but I think actually that the red team got a bit scared, because the VK4502B got shot once and then again twice and lost, well, 2/3 of his health. And if there are no tanks spotted in the town area, it might well be that the red team is thinking now, right, there's a big T110E4 over there, who's behind the rock, who's behind cover, he's spotted, we don't have any shots available. Where's the rest of the team? Acheron is spotted now, blocks a shot from the Panzer E100, thank you very much. And it does seem that now Reds are realizing they are getting pincered. They have a big tank destroyer over here on the flank. They have 6 tanks in the town area and around the cap. There's a Death Star spotted, an SU-122 for oh, lovely shot. Oh, he misses, that's unfortunate. Not quite sure where that went, but that would have cleared the VK4502B, who is now still left alive. And you can now see that the rest are on the other side of the river. And gets a track shot. You gotta be kidding me. Orange Jesus, what are you doing? Green VK is in the meantime down. This is a great shot on the E100, who does not realize he's spotted. Lovely, nice high roll as well. But his team is bleeding. They are 2 tanks down already. And Acheron realizes that, and then it's 3 tanks down, and he realizes it still, and he decides to push up just a bit further forward, and that's a good move. because that allows him to clear the red Death Star. That's a tank you will want to take out. And this tank, the E100, is a tank you will want to take out as well. So if you can then do a 7-11 roll and get him down to about 1k hit points, that's 2 shots for you, even with APCR. He has to be careful, however, because he is now behind the rocks. But if he pokes out too far forward or pokes out too much, oh, there it is already, too much to the back, he might get shot in the sides, which happens. But the E100 does not have the view range or the crew to spot him up before he pokes out, and Acheron clears the E100, brings it down to a 3-on-4 instead of a 3-on-6. But he's going to lose some of his teammates now. He wants to go in here, clear the VK, doesn't work. Can he shoot another tank? No tanks available, they are all behind ridges, and the red Jagdpanzer kills his remaining fellow tank destroyer, the Jagdtiger. Sorry, a bad cough really. Should do something about that maybe, but yeah. There's still an IS-4 left. That is a one-shot tank destroyer. He misses the HE shell, but the IS-4 clears the Jagdtiger, bringing it back to 2 or 3. But Acheron is spotted, gets shot by the VK, who is still left alive somehow. Then bounces a return shot from the Jagdtiger, I think. Yeah, no, E75. And that bounce from the E75 gave him some vital information as well. It was a 310 blocked damage shot, which means that that E75 doesn't have the big gun. Acheron then makes a smart move. He moves backwards just a little bit because he realized that E75 was pushing up towards him, and he wants to clear the VK. You can see he's not poking out to get a shot off on the E75. That's all well and good. If he pokes out and he gets shot by the VK, which is over there, tracks him just in time. Lovely. Is he going to poke VK? No, he's not. He has 2 tanks now. He is in a 1 versus 2 over here, but he can take this shot of damage because he knows that they are both in front of him. You can already see on the left side that IS-4 was nearly full health and he loses it now. VK is a rear-mounted turreted tank. The turret is at the back. And because the turret is at the back, he had to push, he had to poke. He should have let that E75 roll in. And Acheron can clear the E75 now nearly, doesn't go all the way backwards, checks his angles. I'm not sticking my bum out because there's a Jagdpanzer E100 over there still. Roll backwards, let my camo reset, angle up against the E75. Can we clear him? He's behind a rock. Can we go in? Yes, we can. Thank you very much. We have some APCR. But I would have used that shot myself as well. If you want to clear a tank, if it is a 1 versus 2, go in, clear a tank, make it a 1-on-1. You do not want to go sitting around against 2 tanks and then not know from which position they were coming. The E75 played it well, except for the fact that he did not push before the VK decided to push. But now time is becoming an issue as well. Look at the clock. 40 seconds left. Where is the E100? The Jagdpanzer, there he is. Can he clear him? No! E100 misses. There's 37 seconds left. If that E100 manages to reload or get behind the building in time, he is going to lose the game. This is going to be very close. Can we? No, we can't. Can we get him now? No, he's behind the grill. The carcass of the grill is going to save the E100. Oh, yes, mate. Well done. Well done. Was a slim shot. Very narrow possibilities of hitting, but he managed to do it. Did it again with APCR, but that was an award-winning and a game-winning shot. 6.7k damage, mastery badge in the Tier 124, and another Redley Walters medal in today's best Blitz replays. And like I said, we're going to stick with the theme of tank destroyers and big guns, and we're going to stick with the theme of tank destroyers and big guns and US tank destroyers, because we're going to drop a tier just a little bit towards the T30. The T30 is actually the tank that precedes this one, T110E4 on the American tech tree, and this one is also a game well worth watching. It was sent in by No Neem, and he's going to drive the T30 really sensibly, a bit patiently. Maybe it's a bit campy, but he is in a great position to give support to his team, who are going to push into the town, or more or less camp. And then you can see one heavy tank moving, there's another tank at the spawn, and then there's a medium who is going to go into the usual sniping spot, and that Jagdpanther 2 is ballsy and going in all guns blazing YOLO mode Rambo style. There is another medium with him, which I think is a T-44, not quite sure really. Can we have a look? No, it's not. It is an IS-3. There is a medium at the back. And the team is spreading out. They are making a big pincer on the left and on the right. The jaws of the pincer are clearly visible on the minimap. But they have no spotters in the middle area. And if the Reds decide to push the desert area, which they, by the looks of it, are not at the moment, then you're in trouble in a T-30. It has a big gun. It has a huge HE shell. But it is all... Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh. Quickly switch to HE. And then get the shot on the side of the T-44, who's down to 315 hit points. Just when you think, right, I'm in a Russian medium tank and I'm going to provide flank security, then you're down to a one-shot. No possibility of penetrating the side of the IG-152. Misses the shot with AP. This is what I meant with the T-30 itself. It is a good tank, it is a really good tank, but it lacks DPM. The thing that it has got going for it is this monstrous gun that can take half the HP of tanks at tier 8 and about a third of most of the tanks it faces at tier 9 and 10. And this one as well, 634, lovely days. How you like them apples? Let's go. We are hull down over here. He's popped adrenaline already, but he has 2 repair packs left. He has a nice big stash of ammunition still. And it does seem that the Reds have got no clue. He's a low roll on the T-54E1. But he's hull down. He's in a good position. He can just sit here and wait at what's going to happen. And this game more or less resembles the last one I did, where I've shown the game on Alpeshot with the Jagdtiger. The rest are just very afraid at the moment. That IS-3 was thinking, right, I might be able to shoot. I get shot in return. I have 728 left. I'm not going to push. But the other tanks here just... What are they doing? Don't they realize there is a big gun in the desert area? Yes, he is at range, and he is, well, lucky in a way that the tanks do get spotted up. And that every time he pokes out, there's just a tank available to shoot. The IS-3 is doing a good thing. He's trying to flank, but he gets spotted up again, so No Neem knows that the IS-3 is over there. That's Object 704. Get wrecked, get deleted. And just look at the damage on the left. He hasn't blocked a lot, but it's all sensible gameplay. And this IS-3 is doing everything he can to flank around. He gets a shot in on No Neem actually, but you can see in terms of hit points left, that's 728, 737 on this thing. There we go, shot in the butt. And this IS-3, hats off to him. He played it sensibly. He played it like he should. And then the Leo goes down to the IS-3. Just no Leo, but yeah, Leo did it. Gets a shot, nice high roll, tracks him as well, and he has the hit points left now to go in, charge in, and kill the last remaining tank. And he's going to do exactly the same as on the last game. If it is a 1 versus 2, and if you know where there are tanks available, go in, clear a tank, and hopefully stay in cover as well. And he knew that last tank was somewhere in the town area. He has cover to his left. Oh, hello, there it is. HE left to kill off this IS-3. It's going to be an easy shot. You can side scrape all you want, but 155mm of American muscle will just clear you. 6.8k damage done. Easy ace, maybe. In a way it was, but it was careful positioning, really careful positioning, and this careful positioning allowed him to do the damage, and of course the team spotted for him. But if you go away from a spot where you have a clear field of fire and the shots don't dry up, just stay there, just stay in a position where you have shots on the enemy, and then you can rack up the damage. Great little ace game, only the shot on the IG-152 missed, and thank you very much for sending that within No Neem to the channel. You made it to Best Blitz Replays. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe, for watching. My name is Martindogger, and catch you on the next one. Cheers, happy tanking!